Welcome! Thank you so much for watching with us at Room to Craft. I'm going to show you some Valentine's cards and all of these cool products that we use here in the shop sometimes. These are Nuvo Shimmer Powders. They come in a variety of colors, and I really love how simple they are to use and create a really beautiful background or even just a beautiful piece of art that you can embellish with some cool words, some like foiled words or different accents would be gorgeous on any of these. I'm today going to use some stamps and techniques to turn this into 5 different cards. So you really want to use just a little bit of it. A little goes a long way. So that is just water I'm spraying on top. I'm using a dual temperature heat gun here. I'm going to link all of these products down below, so make sure you check that out if you're looking for any of these. We carry them in our shop. So I'm just kind of drying all these little spots. The more you leave that wet area, the more concentrated those spots will be. So for quickness, I was just kind of trying to dry those up really quick. And this is another color I used called Golden Sparkler. And then I added some other colors on top and had those mix about. What I love about using this glass top too is that you can flip your paper over, kind of play around with those colors, get what you like out of it. And you don't have to waste any of that color that you create. Here's an example. You can just flip it over and add a little fluidity to the mix. So we're just heat drying this. We can flatten that out later. These are some card blanks and envelopes that we carry in the shop. And this great Tim Holtz Tonic trimmer. Love being able to use this quickly and cut things and not feel like I'm going to chop my fingers off. Now that we've got these backgrounds, we're going to do some different embellishments. This is the Distress Embossing Glaze from Tim Holtz. We're going to use these stamp sets, Love Words by Crafter's Companion and Simple Stories set, Always in My Heart. Make some great Valentine sets. For those who don't know, this is a new, well not new, but the way that stamps are really being made mostly these days, the acrylic stamps, and they peel off and go on an acrylic block, and then you can see and use them however you like. We do carry the Versamark and this embossing glaze in the shop. Using a piece of paper really helps contain this powder and get it back into the bottle easily. I'm trying to show you here how I can heat emboss, and I love just watching the powder turn into a solid. It's a lot of fun. This is a new to us embossing powder we got in Lawn Fawn Rose Gold. I really love the color that shows up with this. When you get new stamps out, you always want to condition them a little, rub on them so that they have a little bit better time picking up ink. Not so much with Versamark, but other inks usually. But I just wanted to let you know about that little trick. And I'm going to show you here how that powder turns. It's so pretty. A little hard to keep the heat gun close to the camera. Here I'm going to use some of our new Tombow Alcohol ink markers. They're a great alternative to Copics, and I really just love how they work on all of the stamping that we can do. So we just got a bunch of new of those Tombow Alcohol ink markers in. A lot of fun to play with. I'm going to use some foam tape here just to create some interest, double stick score tape on the background, and then pop up that front square piece to give a little bit of dimension. So quick and easy, not a lot of embellishments and extras, but an easy way to add some fun to a card is just to use some foam and pop up an element. I just cut this down to add, again, a really simple, make that a single element, pop it up, and you've got an easy card. Just sticking with simple themes here. Gonna use some Distress Oxide and create a stamped sentiment on this one. Gonna use Seedless Preserves to add a little bit more pink tone to this. Pink and purpley tones fit in with that background tone. Give a little pop. I like how the oxide really stands out in stamping. I do heat set it though, so that I don't accidentally smudge it. I'm really great at accidentally smudging things, so I try to be extra preventative. Just trying to come up with some kind of like geometric ideas of how these can fit together. I didn't like that those little edges were sticking up, so I added a little bit more score tape underneath to get those down. I picked one sentiment and then decided I didn't like it, so we switched over to this other one. This Crafter's Companion set. Using a little picked raspberry. I really love acrylics stamps because you can see through them so easily. Excuse my head as I reline up and get that set correctly. Again, I'm going to heat set that so that my clumsiness does not smudge it. Cleaning up all my stamps so I can put them back easier. I use usually a baby wipe or my Lawn Fawn chamois. This is just an example of how I like to keep my inks. I use address labels and cut them up and just do a sample on the edge so that I can see quickly which ink I'm grabbing. And here we are on our last card. Just trying to see where those stamps fit out. And really, I just wanted to point out, you can create a nice big piece of art and then cut it down and create a bunch of cards and get a really nice variety of things from one easy piece of art. Just adding some extra stamps to give it a little pop. I'm using a thinner foam here to just slightly add some pop there. Add some height there. You can always use a T-ruler if you're concerned about lining up your front panels straight. I've been doing it a lot, so I have a tendency to feel like I can do it without it. Sometimes gets me in trouble. Thank you so much for watching and checking out all of these beautiful cards you can make. I really hope you check out those shimmer powders. They're a lot of fun to play with. And let us know if we can help you or whatever tutorials you want to see next. Have a great day.